AI is fun and it's exhausting. And the pace of innovation is outpacing our ability as human beings to adapt to it, right? Like it's changing so fast, there's something new every day, there's a new tool, there's a new this, there's a new that, and it's not gonna slow down. You know, there's no sign of it slowing down. This is the MarTech map that came out earlier this year. You know, it used to be there's an app for it, now there's an AI for that. And guess what, the best AI solutions probably haven't even come out yet, right? Like I know John Miller's here working on something interesting, right? Like there's gonna be some new solutions out there that are better than all of these solutions. So it's not about picking the right tool set, right? AI is an operating system for how people work, right? My work has changed because of AI. It's an operating system for how your teams work. It's an operating system for how processes work. And nobody has the answers. We're all figuring this out as we go, right? I ask GPT all the time, what's the minimum viable AI marketing pod? Like, what does the marketing team of the future look like, right? How much work could I get done by myself as like an AI marketer, right? It changes every time. You ask GPT that, right? So understanding that it's an operating system, that it's different and it's going to evolve, right? But you still need this knowledge and these skills. Now, the important thing you have to understand too is that you have to start building. AI is also a user experience, right? The way that we interact with technology is fundamentally changing. This is something to put on your agendas. If you're not building something with AI around experience, you should be. Canva, what will you design today? Descript, what do you want to do? This is the interface of the future. If you're relying on clicks and buttons and weirdness, it's going to look old in a matter of time, right? So building something around AI, using this natural language interface. If I can get more information on ChatGPT about your company than your website, I don't need to go to your website. Automation is going to kill the algorithms. If y'all are efficient at scale, no one is. This is why LinkedIn sucks right now, because everybody's doing the AI content, AI responses. This is why email effectiveness is going down. Everybody's automating in the exact same way, right? Icon has the AI CMO that's there to replace you, but they have a functionality in there where they'll scrape your competitors' ads and basically reskin them for you, right? So your ads are being stolen, so that means your paid marketing effectiveness is going to go down as well at the same time. So I come at it from a very creative standpoint, right? Like the way that you differentiate in the future is through creative scaling, thinking about how you make, remix, deploy at cultural speed, you know. And as Drew pointed out, I'm like the video guy. I'm totally obsessed with AI video, so we have like a few examples of what that looks like. But creative scaling really looks like taking something complex, making it simple, expressing it creatively. Google is kicking butt in this spot, right? Like Opal's like a new product they have out. If you've not been to Notebook LM, it's pretty simple. Take something complex, make it simple, express it creatively, right? Like, oh, I want to create a video. I want to create a social media post. You know, tools like Vidoso, you know, the sponsors here today. Like, take something complex, make it simple. Synthetic media. If you don't have a podcast, why not? If you don't know 11 Labs, Synthetic Voices, Perplexity is doing a daily podcast using AI voices. Randy Travis had a stroke, can't sing, just put out a new album with AI, right? Synthetic voice technology is there, and it's like low-cost content that you can put out. AI Steve, through the HeyGen platform, creating synthetic versions of yourself, creating synthetic versions of your executives. AI Steve was on the Blue Origin spacecraft. AI Steve has done a TED Talk. AI Steve was in Star Wars. AI Steve's very busy. He looks better than I do. He's got better hair. He dresses better, right? The technology's there. Oh, we have some audio here. Oh, we've lost the audio. That's all right. So, Feline. So this is the video about how AI Steve saved the EU with AI and cats. This is out of the Google Veil, their visual program. This was a video I created in less than a half an hour with a few prompts, right? Looks real. The platforms are reality agnostic, right? Like, received the Nobel Prize, right? Now, let's say you wanted to take your executives and turn them into Incredible Hulk, right? Let's say you had an Olympic-themed event, right? So you have this hybrid sort of AI workflows where you're able to take regular media and combine it with synthetic elements, right? So you can start to do things that your budgets haven't allowed in the past. If you can imagine it, you can create it. If you can imagine it, you can create it. Some agencies are picking up on this, some are not. You know, some are obsessed. And the possibilities, right? When you look at these applications, just for some of the day-to-day tackling of the content, the sales kickoffs, the things that we do, there's a way to elevate the creativity across the board. Then you get into the weird tools, like the cutting edge of all this is, of course, Sora. If you haven't downloaded the Sora 2 app, here's me and Sam Altman, where I pop the AI bubble right in front of Sam. So through Sora, right, like you can start to integrate different personalities. Like it's a whole new platform that people are figuring out what to do with. Like it's not going to get there. Let me tell you about the future keepers. In the environmental space, right, the typical plan is I'm going to release a white paper that's very well informed, and I'm going to tweet about it and have a webinar and forget about it. With the future keepers, our model is let's take something complex and turn it into a bunch of vertical videos and put it across as many channels as we possibly can in as many languages as we can. So future keepers, like here's our Mandarin channel. Right? Our Mandarin channel is one of the most active channels for future keepers. Right? Nobody on our team speaks Mandarin. Right? Right? So the secret, our AI secret, like you can do this with automation for sure, but we figured out the real secret to scaling AI is interns. Right? We have a team of 2 to 3 interns. 2 to 3, there's actually 3. We have a team of 3 interns. Those interns create 2 to 3 videos a day. They translate it into 7 or 8 languages, and we put it out there in the universe. So my little team of 3 interns is probably doing more content than most of the teams that you guys have in this room. I'll throw that out there. So scale humanity, the secret to AI, find a bunch of interns, scale them with people who have discernment, knowledge, and history, and that's really the key to AI effectiveness and impact.